We are the people that run Amanzi Challenge Port Alfred. Remember, guys, the event started 2017, and Royal St. Andrews Hotel has been on board since. Actually, this whole idea was mooted here in this hotel, and then ever since then it has been running. And so, at the moment, as of today, we realize that it is so important that when after, Marut left, we have to meet like this and say we're still continuing with our event. So next to me, you see, like Dave didn't want to introduce him. I like Lynn said, my son. So the son here next to me is going to, is the guy that we deal with Tifford in terms of this event happening. Is it over to you, Drex?
All right, so the Royal St. Andrews Hotel is going to be pledging 500,000 Rand towards the event. Can I say how much you need in total? No. Okay. So obviously that's not the full amount needed. Other businesses need to come together in the community and help sponsor the rest. And yeah, we need to keep this event going, not only in legacy of my father, but it benefits the town hugely. Puts Port Alfred on the map. So that's the main reason. We need to help uplift the town. Port Alfred, I hear, is the fastest growing town in South Africa, small town. So events like this certainly help with that. So
yeah. But I think that's the gist, ladies and gentlemen, is to say Royal St. Andrews Hotel is on board, and they want to make sure that this legacy continues and then happening. Remember, the late Martin would say, let us make Port Alfred a holiday destination. Now we want to continue with that legacy. And fortunately, the family is keen to do that, to make sure that his dream, to make sure that Port Alfred is a holiday destination is happening. And we will continue making sure of that. And as a result, PS Sport, in connection with the rubber ducks, the national rubber ducks, we have agreed to, through the family of course, Dave, we've agreed to keep his name alive. We're going to name one of the events or anything within the rubber ducks on his name. And fortunately, the family said, okay, fine, you can do that. We want to keep his name going. So we're going to have a Martin Becker, whatever, this year in November.
Well, first things first, Mr. Becker, Mrs. Becker, Justin, I think you guys all deserve a proper round of applause for continuing the legacy and continuing to make this possible. So from all of us, this is something that Mr. Becker was passionate about, and I personally, I've listened to quite a few people speaking, and everyone has raised some points that I've just resonated with. The first one between Kawe and Clinton over there was talking about the benefits of this event for the whole of the Sunshine Coast. And that is true. After the events we had in 2017 and 18, and I think 19, the feedback we have received from tourism, from everyone else, was that what an amazing event it was in the first place, how full the town was, how busy the town was, that we actually achieved higher occupancies as a hospitality industry in the town, or similar occupancies as what we see during season. I think that was with the 2019 one, it was very busy. What I am wondering now is that everyone that is benefiting from the hotel, from the Royal St. Andrews Amanzi Challenge, as businesses in the town, how are we going to reach all the businesses in town? Maybe that is a platform for the business forum, to ask them how they're going to come on board to keep sustaining this event. You know, because it's very difficult for one entity just to keep on making this event possible. So I would like to know how all the other businesses benefiting from this are going to come on board and support the event, support BS Sports, the group, and the Royal St. Andrews Hotel. Because this event was born from the overarching purpose of this hotel, which was to create sustainable growth and development, to grow individuals as people, and then most importantly, to grow Port Alfred from just like Mr. Baker said, a little dot on the map to become a destination, an international destination throughout the world. That is the purpose. That is why Mr. Baker in the first place agreed to sponsor this event. That is why this product where we are having this meeting today is here. Mr. Baker was passionate, and so is Mrs. Baker and Justin, I believe now. But very passionate about growing Port Alfred. We need to get this town out there. We need to get the name of Port Alfred and the Sunshine Coast out there. And I do believe that the Amanzi Challenge is one of the greatest opportunities that we have to create destination marketing. You know, it's all good for us to have our Facebook pages where we run adverts and inform everyone about it. But how are we going to advertise this event across our borders? You know, we've got, I think, Sandy Getaways coming up this year sometime. There are some other events happening nationally as well. And we need the proper collateral to be able to market the event. Because, yes, we've got people coming in here over that period, then the town is busy, and then they leave again. And we only see them again the next time the event happens. But how do we keep this tourism, the town as a destination? How do we keep the sustainability going? We need to start there, because we cannot forever just rely on the Amanzi Challenge. We need to go further. Okay, to reach people beyond our borders. I'm glad that when Carl spoke about policies and legislation, I would like to see some government documentation around this event, in support of the event, and taking it to bigger platforms than just in Islamabad municipality. And at the moment, so Royal St. Andrews Hotel, on behalf of the owners, are sponsoring the event, okay? But throughout the year, even when the event was not happening, we are involved in so many other sponsorships. Okay, we sponsor the disadvantaged schools in the area with their swimming lessons. We are involved in rowing. Robin can tell you more about that. Then, of course, Namato Change Your Life is very, very dear to us. And like I said earlier on, Robin is our community liaison as well. He's very involved with Jan and the guys over there. And for the past 12 months, we've had a project at the hotel, the Wesa project. Robin can tell you more about that. There was actually, they placed stewards at the hotel, and the stewards at other institutions in Port Alfred.
Yeah, there was one at Mud Pond and one at...
Okay. So these students,
Marina.
they spent a year with us. Okay. Wesa is actually more involved in the environment than with hospitality. But this was the placement of the stewards. These stewards graduated a week ago. Okay? No one else but Robin from Port Alfred was there to support these students. And no one else was there besides Robin and the gentleman from Namataway. What's his name again? Odwa. To tell the story about Namato and to tell the story about Ndlambe. There was no one else who recognized their stewards. We can't have that happening.
No, but we need to know when this is happening.
It has been communicated to everyone. I've seen the communications. All the people that had stewards knew about this event. We are very proud to say that Robin was recognized twice for his active role that he played in the event, and with the stewards as a facilitator and accommodating WESA as an entity on our shores. And that one of our students won an award for obtaining the highest marks throughout the 12-month period. So these are things that everyone needs to become involved with. It all builds community. It builds us as a tourism destination. Okay, so we all need to become involved in these type of things. When advertising the Amanzi Challenge going forward, Clinton, you guys have become very proactive as a business forum with Multi in terms of safety for our beaches. That is something we need to incorporate in the advertising of this event. That we have got the safety aspect now of the four-wheelers patrolling the beach with security, and all the tourism institutions, the hospitality institutions, and the other businesses in Port Alfred need to come on board. I've had a meeting with Robin about this to support Clinton in this, because if I'm not correct, you depend on donations to be able to pay for the security guards, right? We need to become involved in this because we need to make the Amanzi Challenge safe. It is a huge plus point for us to have this on the beach. So thank you for that, Clinton. Let me just see if I've missed anything else. The ECPTA, Department of Sports and Rec, they need to also become more involved in just sponsoring the event. The ECPTA as a platform is very influential and they're very big. I speak to Oyanga and Oyama on a regular basis. They've had journalists come and stay with us over the Easter weekend to do a write-up in the drum magazine of the area. We need more of those kind of things. We need for them to do an article now or get one of the national magazines to do an article about the Amanzi Challenge.
Yeah.
And we need to start doing that now. We cannot wait for September to start doing these things if we want this to be a success. Because we want more people, not just athletes to come, we want actual people to come and support the event and visit our shores. And that is how we will further our destination marketing. That is how we'll get people to experience the town and know what we have to offer. And none of this would be possible, once again, if it wasn't for Mrs. Becker and Justin and the kindness of their hearts to continue this event. So we, as a town, as a business forum, as tourism, need to make the most of this opportunity to create destination marketing for our town.